Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the official Royal Revolt 2 Rate My Base series. We have our lucky winner for this week here, Sn0r, Sn0r. Pretty high 37, almost 3,700 trophies right there. Take a look at his king and take a look at his base here. So personally, I do not like this base. But what he probably has is in this corner right here, he has a lot of snake towers. You can see they're in the second tower position over here. And it's going to be that kind of like crisscross where you can't really get past it without taking a lot of poison damage, most likely. The reason I don't like this is because there's no connectivity until way back over here, no choke points. And so meaning that we can pretty much bring cannons up non-stop to take this out, and we just have to waste some time sitting back here slowly to blow up these cannons, these towers. On his wave front, he has lots of gargoyles, which will add nicely to the effect right here, because if someone's going to try and rush through, his gargoyle swarms will just bomb. So you could probably expect to see, I haven't fought him before, you can probably expect to see the first or second wave all gargoyles. So that's what I would envision here. Again, we're going to go with a whole bunch of cannons. And then we'll just spawn a few archers here and there. We do have our archers with elite boost on, so they are power archers. You can check out the stats here. Max level archers, 3,000 life. Nearly 1,200 damage. They are pretty strong, and they only cost 2 morale points to go in. Again, we're going to use Heal, Sonic Blast, and Bladestorm. The archers are extremely effective and really necessary against ogres, or you could use Arblasters as well. I personally love archers, so we are going to go in like this. And mainly it's going to be a cannon and archer attack strategy here. The only issue we could run into is time. And again, because we're not going to be able to run and push forward really quickly here in the first couple sections, because you can see it's all crisscross snake towers. So we're going to take a lot of poison damage. And now those guys are all going to get toasted by the gargoyles. So his first wave was a couple mummies, which is kind of surprising. And then now his second and third wave is all gargoyles. So the nice thing is that with an elite boosted archer, they can survive a gargoyle attack for 1, but they can't take 2. And they have to be nearly max HP for them to survive that attack. So we have pretty much full HP with the heal spell. We're going to go up there and now take down some of those towers. We do have to spawn out a lot more of archers because all of our archers kind of died. And so the most important part there is to take that section really slow. And now the rest is just rushing. Very nice wave right there. He has a lot of wave points. So we are going to scream with our hero. Again, like I said earlier, the main thing is that we may run out of time. And that's because we took the first section really slow. But you can see we have full HP on our hero. Our hero can now kind of solo its way all the way up here. And constantly screaming to make sure that your guys are going a little bit faster. And you'll notice on our little mini map, the monsters are at our troops. And now those reinforcement archers that we have back there are able to take off those monsters. We do have to worry about a bunch of gargoyle swarms. So we want to move off to the side, to the left or the right. So just in case a swarm of gargoyles comes out of the base there, we're not going to take all of the damage right to our face. A swarm of gargoyles can kill you around like 40 to 50% of your HP, so definitely be careful of that. and not too bad. The only issue we ran into there was really the time, because we know how to go through that. You have to take those initial steps very slowly. Make sure that you keep your hero nearly full HP at all times, especially when you're dealing with a lot of snake towers that you can't really avoid. Personally, I think if you would have put maybe another Firebolt Tower or Skull Tower down there instead of one of the Snake Towers, it might have helped out a lot more on defense. So adding a Snake or a Firebolt Tower instead of one of those, or a Snake, or not a Snake, a Skull or a Firebolt Tower instead of one of the Snake Towers down here might have helped out a little bit more. But overall, I'm not really a fan of this style of a base. It's doing fairly well for him, actually, 305 medals. So that is on the good side of a base. And he is up here in the 3,700 trophy range. So, you know, to each their own. This could possibly be considered a trap base, whereas people come in here and then just die right in this section. And the good thing about that is if they die really early, if they die right here, they're going to give you a lot of trophies because they've only gone through like 5 to 10% of your base. And when you die that early, you lose like 40 to 50 trophies. So that's an easy way to steal some trophies for the people that aren't, you know, really that savvy and don't know how strong snake towers are. But on the bad side is, as you get up to the 3,600 trophy range, most people kind of know how strong snake towers are. So most people are going to know how to counter that. Anyway, great job, Sn0r. Enjoy the gems, and I will see you guys next week.